So hello everyone and welcome back to another video of F1 2019. Today we are going online in multiplayer in some ranked lobbies, but first of all we need to prepare ourselves there by customizing the car that we're going to be racing with. Now, of the three that are available, I prefer this layout. As I've said before, I'm not really going to go into it again because I said it in the F1 2019 game news videos. Why can't I customize sponsors? I want to be able to customize those sponsors. Race deals. That's what needs to happen. Yes, I will attempt to mock up something very soon. Don't expect some high level stuff, but as soon as I've got some career mode episodes sorted, we can have a look and see how open modding is, and also then move on to then taking a full look at the game and then doing some mock-ups later on. So yes, that's the one we're going to go for. In the future episodes, should we ever get there, I mean, we need to level up pretty fast if we're going to do this. That's going to have a lot of online points. Some of these at the top end are really quite nice, and then obviously we've got some premium ones which you can pay for, and then the Senate and the Pros one which you can't customize. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I would prefer if they had left the customization alone. And then also we have the driver now as well. Helmet, which I did in the previous episode. There'll be an eye thing taking you to the first episode. You want to see how I customize my helmet. We're going now driver suit. Well, they got white, green, dark green, and light blue. They don't really match. That one really matches, but I think that one on screen now, the yellow, orange and red one, is the livery that I'll probably stick to once I get enough resource points. There's also some premium suits which, again, some of them are nice but others aren't. Then we move to the gardening glove section, as Air Turner, Joe, as most people should know who he is, section. They pretty much, some of these apart from the premium ones, and then also the some of the really expensive ones in terms of points are really that. But for now we're just going to continue with black. And then also there's actually a quite nice sort of bird type thing which would be quite nice for a phoenix. But the one that we're going to go now, I should just explain, I do change this, so hopefully before the end of the episode we should actually you should see that I pick up a different one. Hopefully I'll revisit it in the end of the episode, but if not, I'll show you the one now just in case I don't. See, there's a star thingy that what's going on. I think I picked one of the stars, but the one that I picked at the end of the episode is the one at the bottom right of the screen. The one on screen now, that's the one that I picked at the end of the episode. Unfortunately, you can't customize these badges as well with color. I wanted to be able to customize them, but for now we'll go with the star. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time, the moment you've all been waiting for. How bad is F1 2019, online? 5 laps, ranked searching for session. Okay, you don't need to check the privileges because we're on Steam. Joining session. And of course, I should point out, at this point, it didn't want to join the session, and I had to back out myself, and I actually had to find another session, which is where we come to onto the grid now in Canada, And there's also a bug now with the looking backwards cam, where the fact it needs a silhouette. 5 red lights, and away we go. It's been an absolutely shocking start. I'm not very good at online. I really am a noob. I've said this before. Rewind turn 1 isn't going to go around, but they're ghosting. So that should take care of a lot of things. We're in peanut, we're not doing too bad. As we corner cut there, say again. Moving up now through to the middle sector, understeermcg.com onto the grass. That's very nice, Peter. Speed it up now, maybe some rich mix, a little bit too late. Onion Shield is going to have us, and he's going to go down the inside, and we're going to have to break off anyway, because somebody in the Senna car and the Prost car have collided. What a surprise. Moving to lap 2 now, and we make up some more positions now, because somebody else has, Momo has had a crash. He's into the wall. So we're up to P6, which isn't bad, considering the fact this is an 11 people lobby. I'm sure tomorrow the lobby size will be going. I'll try and get online again tomorrow. You can have me as a. You can also see me on Steam. If you are particularly want to be in a lobby of mine, then go ahead. Add me as a friend. Drop me a message on Twitter as well, or email, or whatever, to let me know who you are. Just so that it's not spam. And a couple more people having a crash there. I think using the Senna and the Frost livery. I mean, what if there's a glitch? I know this isn't, but imagine if there was a glitch that just using the Senna and the Frost liveries would mean that you'd crash into the other Senna or Prost. The other thing is, although this is online, we saw Senna and Prost with 3G animated characters. As we get a huge screen freeze there, and Titty 78510 goes past us, of course. Stupid corner cut. Somebody at Codemasters put it onto strict corner cutting for rank lobbies. It is absolutely ridiculous. More on that later. So move to Italy now. Monza, a track that I've been to a couple of months ago when I went to the E-Prix. I also went to Monza as well. There's another screen freeze. Thank you very much, Codemasters, and that's down to P9. But what can we do into turn 1? We're just going to let. There's a couple of people actually. Oh no! Somebody's gone flying. And then we try to avoid it, and we've got on the ground, and that's front wing damage. So, could be worse. I mean, there is actually gravel here. Wahab Bazim is coming quite fast. We are on rich mix first. We're really not going to do much first as we look back over the Sunburst logo. Oh dear, where's he going? So that's down up to 7th place, although I think when it's going to be in short lane, somebody who has purchased a premium livery is about to come by. Oh no, he's teleported, thank you very much.
Okay, take it easy on the car. Understood, stopping this lap.
And we're just going to come in the end of the lap. And we forgot to brake. So, first pit stop, ladies and gentlemen, on F1 2019. Why? My car is red. Why is my front wing white?
Go, go, go.
I don't get why. I've got a red. My car is clearly red. There is no white on this at all. Why is the front wing white? So that was the end of Italy, not a lot going on. Now we move to corner cuts. This is qualifying for Belgium. I usually cut qualifying out these races, flexies, because I'm awful on usually corner cut. So this is a corner cut, big corner cut. What do you mean? Cutting out most of Eau Rouge. Let's move on to small corner cut. Oh, but hang on, it validated my time. We cut a rouge, but we got invalidated for putting 4 wheels over the curb. For goodness sake, Codemasters, short your shit out, mate. But anyway, lights out and away we go for the clearly the understeer Grand Prix. We got a warning for exceeded track limits. That's nice. Flexi cuts in front of us, and it's starting to we go into the barrier, and we start already. Everybody's lagging forward, and there's already a couple of people in the wall. And now this 6-man lobby. Natural fact, moving to later on in lap 1, I'm sort of getting the hang of the understeer. I do need to develop setups for each track. And you'll see that I do hit the money in Germany. But anyway, somebody went off. I'm moving now to lap 2. One of the front runners went off. He's lagging a bit, but we do go through him. We move up into P2, which is very lofty heights for somebody like me. Unfortunately, though, he didn't last. Understeer, understeer. No front wing. Understeer, understeer. Why have we got just no Codemasters? No. And of course, Argot 10 is going to go straight past us and we're through Pouon. I'm not quite sure where he is, and explode through there. Now this would have been fun. We would have been on for a podium, ladies and gentlemen. Although technically speaking, Flexi has left the session at this point and is being controlled by an AI going at 4 miles an hour. That's what the understeer looks like with a full intact front wing, by the way, because I came into the pits. I had enough points so we get screen freeze, nice screen freeze from people joining the session. And that's an old one from 2018. But yes, unfortunately though, let's move to the final lap of the race. It could have been a podium, but in all honesty, it wasn't, because this happened. On the final lap, we had only a couple more corners to go, where it should have been in Sunday drive mode, but that's us out the race. P4 and an AI instead got a podium. So yes, then we had to go and do Italy again. In a now 10-lap lobby, and once again, oh dear God, that Italian is that man in the I assume .ita is Italian for Italy. I presume that you're a local. We're gonna not do turn 1, and just take the shortcut, and not the long cut shortcut, which is just straight line and 3 lions. Nice. Oh good lord, we were off. Okay, moving to lap 3. Oh, hang on, somebody's in the pits. We're going to be on P6 here. Come on. We can actually get P6, which wouldn't be bad considering the fact we've got 9 people in this lobby left. Very slow into turn 1 though.
Don't fight him for track position. We don't want an off.
Well, you don't want to off, Joe. You've jinxed me now, Jeff. You have really jinxed me. Thank you so much, Jeff. We'd actually regained the position because the car behind did actually a penalty, but still. Now moving to Germany, where I think we once again had another screen freeze where we lagged forward. And by the end of turn 1, we're in P9. But this is something different. We've adapted Greco's setup for Germany. We're running 7-8 wings plus Greco's normal setup with the 2 eyes on Twitter. Go and check him out. I think most people know who David Greco is on Twitter anyway, so yes, if you don't, leave me a comment and I'll find the post for you, or if you can't find it, I'll find it for you. As we move down the side of Shadow Racer, make an overtake for once in F1 2019, a rare overtake in F1 2019. Dark Snarl, somebody else is in the wall now, the Italian, and Dark Schmel is in the wall. We can't say Ferrari car, of course, because as Tim McMurdoch rightly said in his video earlier, a Shadow Racer lags forward. Thank you very much. We're going to take him out. I'm so sorry. I did not expect you to understeer so much, but clearly this is somebody else is on now. We're up to P5. Goodness grief. Dark Schmiel there. Hopefully the Shadow Racer is able to recover from me taking him out. Again, that's my fault. Hand on heart. Did not expect the understeer to be so bad, because clearly everybody is suffering from understeer in this game. New fast lap 121.1, 7-8 wings for us. Plus Greco's setup is actually doing not too bad, considering the fact I'm also on a pad. Dark Smell, thank you very much. Off you go to the wall. Next up is Kantai, which we eventually have to wait in that lap behind him, but eventually, despite the lag, him lagging backwards and forwards, we're going to move down the inside and up into P3. We do understeer. He understeers even further and goes off track. He comes back at us though, side by side, but we are going to have the position and move up into the podium positions. I'll definitely take a podium after P1, and we do actually take the podium. Good race, P3, despite it, and apologies all round. So yes, at the end of those 5 races, we have managed to rank up to silver. Silver 1. Our safety rating is C, 67%, not bad. I think I left it as a D in F1 2018, or I think it got white. So yes, we'll be moving on up later, but a podium is what we have. I thought about what we could choose to upgrade. The driver suits are pretty much off 1500. The gloves are 750 or 500 or 750, but I didn't want the gloves just yet because I wanted to get rid of the horrible badge. We'll go for the gloves next time, and also the one that I was particularly interested in isn't available. It's 1,000. So we're going to go for the badge. Currently got this star. All the badges are either free, or then we've got the level 2 and level 4 badge. But we're going to choose the one that I mentioned at the start of the video, and that is this one, and we're going to purchase that as well. So yes, that is pretty much going to round off. There's just one thing left to show you guys, and that is theatre mode. Now, on PC, you can export. This is some of the examples of what theatre mode shows you. It's just basically a highlights reel of what you did. Now, if you want to export this, I should explain. It does do WebXP, WebHP file, which don't think any media player known to man can actually think. But look at all these people understeering. Now, I want to show you guys, if you were watching the video from the other day, from Tuesday, you may have noticed, you may have seen that the shutter speed option wasn't working for me in that video. But if we load this up now, we put it to 1 to 4,000. which rendered. So we're going to put it to 1 to 30, and which is what we usually do. We're going to let it render the process. It's taking a little bit longer to render all the cars as they should be. But ultimately, it works. So that's something that's fixed itself, which I suppose is some good news considering the fact there's a whole heaps of other stuff. But yes, you'll see on. So basically, that this is the sort of kind of stuff that theatre mode should be showing you. But that's not what the game exported. Now I had to go online and go on Converter because I don't have any. I don't have a software that can open with HV. This is what it exported: the F1 2019 logo, some black and white stuff, and then a green screen for another minute. Well, this is good. So yes, it means I can't actually use the theatre mode to do what I was going to do. So yes, I'm going to round off this video with there. Let me know what you think in the comments below about F1 2019, if you played it, if you want to play me online. I might do some more online tomorrow, depends how hot it is, because temperatures are going up. I've also got career mode to record as well tomorrow, which I want to get that done before it gets really hot tomorrow. But hopefully Sunday, Monday here should be a little bit cooler, so that should be better for us to race in. But I'm going to leave it there. So yes, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more F1 2019 videos as and when they come out. Until the next video, I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.